There she is. Okay. We ready? You got enough, Sean?
It's nap time.
Nap time?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, let's do this. Let's get her done.
Come on.
We can stagger. Deep breath, reach the arms up, and then take it all the way down. Relax your head. Inhale, extend. Bend your knees, come into a little squat. Feel that nice stretch behind the lower legs. From here, power up to standing and reach up for the ceiling. Nice. Back down. Relaxing and weighting the entire upper body. And then extend and squat and power up. And we're going to do it one more time. Swan back down. Extend. Squat. Back up. And then relax. Okay, make a fist. Send the elbows back. Fold halfway down and come back up. Just getting some good blood flow to the back of the upper legs. So send the hips backwards, weight into your heels. Keep your spine nice and long. We're going to do 4 more. You can go as fast or slow as what feels good for you. 1 more. And now take your feet out to the edges of the mat, sweep the right arm all the way up and take it over just a little bit. And then send the hip out to the right. So you're getting that nice pull in the front inner thigh of the left leg. And then do the same on the opposite side. And now let's just come back. Now the hips are just going to go side to side. And now make that nice little circle so you're sending the hips back. Stay in one direction. And then we'll do the opposite way. Keep your legs nice and long. 1 more. Okay, bring the feet in, hip width apart, hands to heart. Give me a nice little squat down and back up. So just about the legs, weighting into the heels and keeping the spine long. You get some nice body heat going here. Now send the arms out in front and do the same thing. Maybe try to get a little bit lower. And now come back up, sumo the feet. So toes turn out. Maybe you've got a little bit more width than hip width. Hands to heart, bring it down and back up. We're going to do 10 of these. No weights, just warming up. Two more. Nice. Okay, come back onto your mat. You're going to take your left foot forward and send the right leg back. So you're in a split lunge. Quite a bit of distance from front to back. Now you're just going to lower that knee and lift. So we want the shoulders over the hips. Just go straight up and down. Couple more. Nice. Okay, switch the feet. Send the other one back there. Get the shoulders over the hips. Feel like you're in a steady position. Up and down. one more. Nice. Okay, one more leg exercise without weights. Take the feet nice and wide. You're facing the left. We're gonna lunge right and left. Alternating sides. Big distance between the feet. You can turn the toes out a little if that feels good for your knees. You gotta explore. Okay, give me 4 more. And come on back up. Okay, take it down to the mat. Gonna do a little core work before we start with weights. So heels to the front corners, hands at your heart. You're gonna C-curve the spine, roll it down slowly, pull in the belly. As soon as you get down, let the head relax. Arms go back behind you. And then we're gonna bring it back up. Tuck the chin, tuck the belly. Spine stays in flexion. We're going up and down slowly, 5 times. It's all about keeping the belly down when you're trying to pull yourself up. And the best help is going to be exhaling out your breath. Last one. Okay, now bring your feet in, hip width apart. We're going to do old-fashioned sit-ups. How exciting is that? Okay, so take it down, your legs stay bent. And then you tuck the chin and you pull in the belly and you sit yourself back up. We're doing 5, slow and controlled. What you want to try not to do is create momentum to get yourself up. Now, if you need some help, you can tuck a towel behind the legs and hold on to it, and that can help you. Okay, on the last one, sit it up. We're gonna stand it up. You're gonna grab one big heavy weight in the right hand. You're gonna kickstand the right foot. Give me a micro bend in this left leg, that's it. Give me most of your weight in the left leg. Bring it down. Weight stays just inside the foot and then back up. We want to try our best not to put weight in that right foot. So we're going to do 10 reps and then we're going to advance this exercise into a single leg deadlift. But we're going to warm up both sides first. Remember, don't weight into that right foot if you can avoid it. And when you've done 10, switch up sides. Extend the left foot. Now it's all about weighting into that right leg. Down and up. Not much going on with that left foot. Last two. Okay, put the weight down. Quick little break. We're gonna come back. We're gonna do single leg deadlifts. I'm gonna hold two weights, one in each hand. As we are gonna alternate these deadlifts. So I'll show you what I mean. So get your weights. We're gonna start, you're gonna come down, sweeping the right leg back. You take the weights to frame the foot and then you come back up. Then weight into the right, sweep the left. So you're just gonna alternate, 10 in total. Now, keep those weights beside the foot and not in front of it. Because if you send the weights forward of the foot, the focus shifts out of the legs somewhat. I want it to be all about the hammy and the glutes. Don't round that back. Stay nice and steady. You go as low as you can. Maybe the weights don't get to the floor, maybe they do. We'll do one more here. And we are done. Okay. So, little break for the legs. You guys are gonna row. You're gonna do a bent over row with two heavy weights, your spine long. You know when you're doing that bent over row, the elbows stay close to the side of your body. You ready? Pick up two weights. You're gonna do one set of 20 repetitions. So give it your all. Keep that neck nice and long, so you don't drop the head. Big squeeze of those shoulder blades together at the top of the move. Couple more, keep at it. Belly stays drawing in, right? Okay. Put them down, little reprieve. We're gonna pick two weights up. We're gonna do a double leg deadlift with two weights to a bicep curl and an overhead press. I'm gonna skip the overhead press part, but you guys will be doing it. So it's gonna look like this. Legs stay nice and long. You come down, you curl up, and then you press up. Try it again. So nice little deadlift. Nice little bicep curl to a press. This is our last hurrah with legs for now. So we're going to do 5 more reps here. You can switch to a hammer curl if you want to switch things up. Couple more. Okay, so now put the weights down. We're gonna come back and do a little bit more core. We're gonna start in the high plank. Woo, that's so fun. You always have the option to be on your knees. But we're gonna hold it for a little bit. Nothing crazy, just a little. So here we go. Get yourself into that high plank. Just hold it. You need a little reprieve, go ahead. We're gonna try to hang on here for about 5 or 6 more deep breaths. Okay, put your knees down. Little break, relax those shoulders, maybe make some shoulder circles. Up, back and down. Okay, so now we're gonna meet in bear. I'm sorry, Sue, but this is so good for us. So knees under hips, toes tuck under, elevate the knees and just breathe.
You're saying Sue can't bear this?
She doesn't like this. I don't like it either.
It's unbearable.
Mm-hmm. Reprieve if you need it, but try to hang on for 5 more breaths. Okay, little reprieve. We're gonna come back one more round of this. So we're gonna meet in the high plank. Little reprieve and then bear, and then we move on to arms. So you ready?
No.
High plank it. Nice, long, straight legs. Belly pulling in. Six more deep breaths. And take a little break. Circle the shoulders. Maybe move the head, whatever feels good. Okay, back to bear. Finish this strong. You're ready? Knees under hips, tuck those toes, lift them up. Count to 5 slowly and we're moving on. Okay. Back up on your feet. Whew. Cheers to a little sip of water. Okay, we have one more round of these rows. We got some arm work to do. This is your last back exercise, so let's knock this out of the park. You ready?
No.
Here we go. You're doing your bent over row, or you have the option to do a band, whatever you like. As long as you're working that upper back. Try to go for 20 reps. Okay, nice job. Back down on the floor, we're gonna do some chest presses, some tricep extension, and some lat pulls. So you decide what weights you have to have handy. And you can always start out a little lighter and then go heavier, or you can start out heavier and then go lighter. You know, switch things up. So grab 2 weights. We're gonna start with our presses. So give me a nice bent leg. Press that lower back into the floor. Get nice and flat on your blades. And then come down slowly and press back up. Squeeze the chest at the top. We're going to do 20 reps, so if you need to switch to a lighter weight to get through it, or you always have the option to alternate, one at a time. Press that belly down. I want you to be really low with your rib cage as well. Okay, when you've done the 20, you can put the weights down by your chest. Just take a little break. Don't change your position because we're coming right back to some tricep extensions. Okay, it's your tricep extension weights, 1 in each hand. Wrists over shoulders. Make sure you're nice and flat on your shoulder blades. And then both weights come down by the shoulder and then go back to that nice long arm. Slow and controlled. Especially when you're coming down. You can pop it up a little quicker if you like, but when you're coming down, I want you to be nice and slow. Okay, when you're done, put those weights aside. Now we're going to transition to some lat pulls. So you have the choice to either hold one weight horizontally or vertical. Make sure it's pretty challenging. And you're gonna lie back down with it. We're starting out with the weight right over the chest. Micro bend at the elbow, that's it. Send the arms back. Now you determine how far back you go. Maybe you build a little more range of motion once you get this movement down. But you want to be going back nice and slowly. So you're really controlling the movement. Keep the ribs nice and low and the belly down. Try to get in around 15 reps if you can, 12 to 15. Few more. Okay, put it down, rock and roll yourself up, grab a quick sip of water. We're gonna run through this round one more time. So we're gonna come back to our chest presses whenever you're ready. Then it's just a little core and a little stretch and we're out of here. So we're making progress. Back to your pressing. Now, if you want to rotate, so your palms face each other at the top, just to switch up the angle, go ahead. Exhaling when you press them up, give that chest a big old squeeze at the top of the move. Try not to overgrip the weight, right? Nice and loose. Couple more and then we'll meet at the top and we'll transition right to the extensions. Remember, this is your last round of arms after you get through the extensions and the lats. So let's get her done. Okay, two more. And then we're gonna go right into our lat pulls. Try to do 12 to 15 lat pulls. And then these arms get a break. Now, if you can do one weight heavier, make sure you're switching it. Whether you hold it vertically or horizontal is up to you. 12 to 15 reps to finish the arms. Low back skin should be down on the floor and your ribs low. So you're really engaging the whole core. And we don't bend at the elbow when we do this. You can keep a micro bend, but that's it. You really want to feel, excuse me. Excuse me. You want to feel the lats. What's happening to my voice? Okay. So put that down. We got a little bit of core to do. So you're going to stay lying down. Knees over hips, arms up towards the ceiling. Press your lower back into the floor, giving 90 degrees at the knee. You're going to straighten both legs, point the toes, lower them down halfway with your legs straight. Bring the knees in, flex the feet. Do it again. Straighten the legs, point the toes, lower down, pull the knees in, flex the feet, and continue. So you're lowering with a pointed toe, pulling the knees in, not all the way, right? You want to pull the knees in till they're over the hips. You know that, because otherwise you're making it really easy for your core. So point, lower, knees over hips with your feet flexed, and then back to the straight pointed toe leg. Down, in, and up. Couple more. Nice job. Bring your knees into the chest. Make a nice little circle. Come back to that 90-degree in the legs. Send the arms up. Now we send the left arm back and the right leg out. Hold for 3 counts. And then pull it back to your starting point. Switch sides. Left leg out, right arm back. Count to 3. Pull it back in. That's your slow pace. Keep it going. Try to do 3 more, and if you need to take a break, by all means, take it. Finish strong. Here we go. Okay, bring the knees in, make nice little circles. You got your hands on your knees, you're gonna open circle wide. We're gonna do some pelvic rocking, some bridging up, couple of stretches, and then we're out of here. So feet back on the floor, walk them really close to your butt, rock the pelvis up, keep the lower back on the floor, and then rotate it down. Make sure you're drawing the stomach in through this entire process. Don't let those muscles relax. Okay, tilt it up. Now come up into a bridge. Lift those hips as high as you can. Lower back down slowly. Do that 4 more times. You can isometrically work those inner thighs towards each other, so you're using those muscles along with your butt. Should feel good on your upper back. Make sure you're squeezing and really pressing up through the heels, because that's the muscle in the glute that we want to find doing the work. Okay, hold the bridge at the top. Your arms can be on the floor by your sides. You're going to pick up your left foot, put it down, pick up the right foot, and just keep marching it slowly. So you're spending a tiny bit of time with one leg up. Keep it slow and steady. Try not to let the hips wobble. Now hold your bridge. Pick your pads of the feet up off the floor. This is exercising your shins, right? And your ankles, lower legs. So press down, press up, and keep it going while you hold the glutes tight and you hold your bridge nice and high. You're just lifting the foot off the floor, but keeping the heel down. You have 8 more. Last 2. Okay, slowly lower the hips. Send the legs all the way down and the arms all the way back. Point your toes. Now bring the arms back all the way forward till your pinky hits the floor, and then send them back again. Till the thumb tip hits the floor. So your palms are facing, your fingers are far apart, and you're just oscillating. Nice and flat on the shoulder blades. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. And we're going to do 4 more. You can switch up the angle of the arms and maybe open them a little further apart, like 45 degrees out from the body. Okay, bring both knees into the chest. Make a nice little circle to massage that lower back with both knees together. Go the opposite way. And we're going to start with figure 4 stretch. So both feet down on the ground with the legs bent. Right foot on top of left thigh. Before we lift the left foot up, I want you to move your knee forward and in. Just a couple of times. Once you've done that, take that left foot up, bring the left knee in towards you. Hold on to whatever you can find. It might be your hamstring, maybe your shin. But the important part of this stretch is trying to move the right knee forward as the left one comes in. Okay, stay here for 5 breaths. And then we're going to turn this into a PMF stretch where to come out of it, you're going to use your top leg to push into the left one, and the left one is going to resist, lowering the leg back to the floor nice and slowly. So when you're ready, release your hands from the leg and hold the figure 4 stretch. Push the right foot into that thigh and just resist as you lower that left foot back down. And then relax, send the legs all the way forward and the arms back behind you. Bring the arms all the way forward till they're down on the floor. Bend both legs, left foot over right, knee coming in and out. Or as Sean would say, same thing, opposite side.
That's what he would say.
Okay, now with that left knee pushing forward, lift the right foot off the floor. Grab hold of whatever you can find and just breathe. Try not to let the shoulders pull away from the floor. Try to keep that neck happy. Maybe do a little chin tuck. But this is not a shoulder exercise, right? This is a hip opener exercise. So relax those shoulders. We're lengthening out the exterior rotators of the hip, according to my partner.
It's
Yeah.
most of their shorts, so it's to release that tension.
Okay, so push your left foot into that right thigh. Release the arms. Bring it down with resistance. Nice, okay. Send the legs all the way down again and the arms all the way back. Bring the arms all the way forward and down by your side. You're gonna step the feet in a little bit, not huge. Cross your right knee over the left. You're gonna slowly send the knees to the right. They're not gonna get to the floor. They're gonna get close because you're gonna use that right leg to help it. And then I want you to send the left arm backwards. So your left chest is pointing up to the ceiling. Now switch up the angle of the arm, maybe send it out 45 degrees from the body. Couple of more breaths and then we're gonna switch legs. Okay, come on onto your backside. Now we're gonna take that left leg, cross it over the right. Slowly let the knees go left. Right arm goes straight up to the ceiling. Make sure you're retracting the shoulder and then send the arm back. Switch up the angle if you like. And meet me back on your backside. Both knees into the chest. Nice little circles with your hands on your knees. And then we're gonna take it to a happy baby stretch. So lower back stays on the floor, grab the outsides of the feet, send them up towards the ceiling. And use your arms to help you now get your knees a little closer to the floor. Nice big deep breaths. Yeah, you're a happy baby. You are. This is one of my favorites. Yeah. Couple more breaths. Okay, release the feet back to the floor. With your legs bent, sit up style. We're coming up with your legs bent. Tuck your chin, draw the belly down, and do a sit up. Nice. Now we're gonna get up onto our knees. Try not to use your hands to get up.
Sure hands.
No. And then one foot at a time. Oh, you used your hands.
Yeah, well, I have bad joints.
Okay, one little quickie, a quickie.
Oh, having a quickie?
So we're having a quickie. Take one foot forward and the other one back. Hands to your chest, just pull down a little bit, like parallel to the floor. Modified pyramid, we're not going all the way. Keep your hips nice and square. Hopefully you're feeling this in the back of that left leg. And then come back up and switch it. Both heels down, both legs straight. Just take it down till you feel that nice little pull. And back up. And I thank you so much for getting it done. High five. Okay, we did it. We are ready for Saturday.